So, nature and the nature of cats, or just the nature of living beings. You know, we as humans, most of the time, don't do things for other people unless there's something in it for us. Me, however, I just do things. If I'm at the store and I see someone who can't pay for something, even if no matter what it is, it's like, yeah, let me take care of it. Or a restaurant, fast food place, and like, oh, I can't afford this. I was like, yep, I got it. I mean, I've said I used to work at when I did it once at when I worked at Ingles and when I worked at Dollar General. You have these two people who are obviously struggling, who come in and they're just trying to buy small items. I think the cost for one of them was like $8, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." It's like, that's fine. I'll take care of it. But most times, humans don't do things unless there's some reward in it for them. Animals, on the other hand, they're not seeking reward. They're not seeking acknowledgement. They're not seeking anything like that because they don't have any concepts of that. They have no concept of praise and acknowledgement. They might be want to be feel accepted, but this kind of thing, what I'm about to say, is not really something to be, not doing it to be accepted. So Minna had her babies, two babies, one solid gray and one solid black. Absolutely gorgeous. And she decided that, oh, I'm just going to take care of the gray one. So for the past day, yesterday I was out there pretty much all day. And it was like freaking 96 degrees. I'm out there taking care of them. I went to Dollar General, got some eggs, condensed milk, whole milk. Uh I mean, I had to, you know, open up this, which is a bottle with different sized nipples and all that. Um Speaking of nipple, where to go off to? There's a nipple on the loose. Thank you. Uh, where did that nipple go? Did it even fall out, or am I just imagining things? I mean, it's kind of hard to miss it. It's a big white nipple. Uh, I'll find it when I'm done. Anyway, but yeah, I was out there with the bottle. I mixed condensed milk, eggs together with boiling water, mixed it up, and gave him some milk, gave him some wet stuff, which had to go out and buy more. Um, but yeah, I was out there pretty much all day taking care of them. I got them to nurse from Midna, but Midna was like, "No, Grandpa, I don't want to." Like they were not, she was not having any of it, and I was really worried because Mama and Zelda, who are currently still able to, produce milk, weren't stepping up. And I'm thinking, well, Mama stepped up when Midna and Kael'thas first got here. When they first got here, they didn't have anyone, and Kael'thas, his eyes were like, you know, so she wasn't nursing him at first, but then after being in the box for a couple of hours with the other babies, Link and Zelda and Roxas and Kieta and Keiko, they eventually Kael'thas and Minda essentially got the scent, and suddenly Mama couldn't tell the difference between her babies and these babies. And when it came to feeding time, even though some of them had to wait, everyone got a nipple at some point. Whether it be her natural born children or the two outsiders who just showed up somehow. Regardless, everyone got a nipple, everyone got fed. And I was hoping Mama would do that this time. But I looked out there, and you want to know who stepped up? It's a day late, but better late than never. Zelda. I just looked outside not too long ago, and there's Zelda right against the wall right there on the porch, laying down with the little baby nursing. And I just said, "Thank the Dark Lord." I turned to her and I was like, "Thank the Dark Lord." You know, I was out there all day. I'm like, Zelda, Mama, Minda, someone. I mean, they're old enough. They're about like 3 weeks, so they should be weaning off milk anyway. I went out earlier, gave them a bottle of water, um, gave them some chicken or chicken water rather. They just stuck their face in it. They're like, but yeah, they still need milk. They still need mama's milk. And so I looked out there, and there's Zelda, just calm as can be. And you also have to remember when they're still around that until about 8 months or so, they're producing milk. And I can't tell you how many times mamas come over here and I rub her belly and stuff, and they're just like, bleh, like hanging down because they're so full. And ladies, I'm sure you know exactly what it feels like when you're full there. Imagine having 8 nipples. Imagine having 8 nipples and they're all just ready to burst because they're so full. Yeah, if it's bad for a human, you can imagine what it's like for a cat who has 8 of them. So, the cat's, the baby's been around, her babies. They're still nursing. So I think they've got the scent enough to where, hey, I can't tell the difference. So, but I looked outside and there she was, nursing like a good girl. We're not, she wasn't nursing, letting the baby nurse. Just relaxed. And again, like I said, it's ladies, for the ladies who watching. Yeah. Imagine, if that's happened, imagine that pain of having so much milk build up that it hurts. Imagine having 8 of that. Just boom, boom, boom. So having a release from that probably really, really helps. Um, I mean, it gets to the point it'll essentially start to drip, but having a release all at once, having someone latch on and actually drink rather than just slowly like a tap type thing, like a sink with a leak in it, it's a lot better to just have it all drained, rather than, drip, 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 drip. Nope, nope, doesn't want to drip. Drip, nope, doesn't want to drip. You know, but yeah, I looked out. I was like, thank the God, thank the Dark Lord, because I was worried that none of them were going to step up. I mean, if the mama didn't want to, if Midna didn't want to step up, that's one thing. But there's 2 other mamas out there. There's Zelda and Meowsy, and the fact that Zelda, I mean, Mama does her own thing though. She is cleaning them, and she's a good grandma. She really is. She's cleaning her baby. She's cleaning Zelda's. She's just taking care of everyone. It's like they say, a mom's job is, mom's work is never done. But there she is. She's just like, anytime anyone, even Zelda, she'll go up to her mom and like, mom, and mom is like, you know. So her job is never done. And again, she builds up real fast because her babies are more than old enough to where they really don't need milk anymore. They're all eating food and, hard stuff like the adult stuff now, and so she gets build up still. Um, like I said, I think it's like 8 months where it finally kind of starts to dry up. But since the other hers are to the point where they don't really nurse anymore, she just gets all this build up. So it's either it trickles out slowly or she has to find a way to release it. But I'm glad that Zelda is being a good mom, a good surrogate mom, because Midna didn't want to do it for whatever reason. We don't. It's nature, and again, they might have seen them as, oh well, they're just too small and weak. But if that was the case, I don't know why she would just stop taking care of her now. She's already taking care of them for like 3 weeks. So like, what would be the reason now? But either way, cats are amazing. Animals in general are amazing. I guess that's just 10 minutes, just a long-winded way of saying that animals are amazing. And we don't deserve them. But anyway, let me know what you guys think, if you guys have animals like that. And yeah, let me know about your little ones. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.